welcome you. The Federal Executive Council has approved $1.5 billion for the rehabilitation of Port Harcourt refinery in Rivers State. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timothy Silva, announced this while briefing journalists after the council's meeting, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari. State House correspondent Adam Sambo reports on this and other resolutions adopted in furtherance of efforts at achieving sustainable growth and development of the country.
It was the 9th meeting of Nigeria's highest policy decision-making body for the year 2021 and 38 to be conducted virtually in compliance with the COVID-19 safety advisory. 4 memoranda presented by ministers were considered and approved by the council towards sustaining the upward trajectory in the nation's quest for a prosperous future. Amongst them is the one by the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timothy Silva, on the rehabilitation of Port Harcourt refinery.
And that memo was approved by council today, so we're happy to announce that the rehabilitation of Port Harcourt refinery will commence forthwith. It is in 3 phases. The first phase is to be completed in 18 months, which will take the refinery to a production of 90% of its nameplate capacity. The second phase is to be completed in 24 months. The final stage will be completed in 44 months.
Required funds for the project to be handled by an Italian company, the minister said, have already been provided, and as part of the conditions agreed with the lenders, a professional operations and maintenance company is to be engaged to effectively manage the refinery after the rehabilitation exercise.
It is actually a desire of the administration to ensure that our refineries work, and that is the process that has borne fruit today. When the other refineries will also be rehabilitated, discussions are ongoing. We want to take one at a time, and I want to assure you that before the lifetime of this administration expires, work on all the refineries would have at least commenced. On the issue of local participation, as you know, there is a local content law, so our local people will be fully involved with Technimont SPA.
The council also approved a contract variation of 8.6 billion naira for the completion of Enugu-Onitsha Highway project.
The variation was to cater for the change of the pavement surface, the binder cost and the wearing cost to increase the thickness, and also to utilize modified bitumen, and also to strengthen the shoulders and some bridge works.
On his part, the Minister of Health, Dr. Osage Ihanere, secured the council's approval on behalf of the NCDC for the procurement of various laboratory equipment and supplies valued at 3.07 billion naira.
It is to strengthen the work of NCDC in various parts of the countries to be more ready for the work they do in diagnostics and preparedness, not only for COVID-19, but for any other disease outbreak of public interest in the future.
Also approved at the weekly meeting is the reviewed National Integrated Infrastructure Master Plan 2020 to 2043.
There are about 7 asset classes that are contained in the master plan. This is in the areas of transportation, energy, ICT, agriculture, water and mining, social infrastructure, housing and regional development, security and vital registration.
Apart from the embedded macroeconomic framework, the new master plan, as the minister explained, also provides for the establishment of the National Council on Infrastructure to be chaired by the Vice President. It is to provide policy direction on all matters relating to the provision of infrastructure across Nigeria. From the State House, Adamu Sambo, NTA News.